Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to another presentation of high school basketball here on Next Level Broadcasting. We are happy to have you here tonight as we are getting you ready for tonight's game between the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds and the Inland Lakes Bulldogs. We have senior night here from Gaylord St. Mary tonight, so we will be including that in our opening presentation here tonight as we have an opportunity to do so during the Gaylord Eye Care Center pregame show. Charles Strail along with Nick Wenzel here tonight as we bring you this game, and we're pleased to be bringing this one to you. As you see there on your screen, Charles, myself, Nick, welcome into another broadcast.
Absolutely. Glad to be here.
Should be a fun one here tonight, Nick. We're looking forward to this one. We've got a great matchup between the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds and the Inland Lakes Bulldogs. The Bulldogs coming in with a 19-2 record. 18-2. Gaylord St. Mary 20-1. One of those two losses that the Bulldogs have had this year came against the Snowbirds. That game was back in January, so the Bulldogs are looking to seek some revenge against this Snowbird team here this evening. Nick, what do you think we can look for tonight between these two teams?
Oh man, just the seniors just showing what they got, their talent, and the skill that they have, and the ball work that they can do, and the shots that they can put up, and just how hard they can work on this floor.
Nick, the Bulldogs have only lost two games. One to Gaylord St. Mary, the other one to Harbor Springs. So if the Bulldogs win this game here tonight, they will win a share of the Ski Valley Conference Championship. So a lot on the line here tonight between the Snowbirds and the Bulldogs, and it should be a very, very fun game. As we said here, this is senior night here for the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds, and we will be showing that senior night process as we get ready to do so. And we have a warm, heartfelt tribute out on the floor right now, and we'll get this. We'll bring this site into you as we are honoring assistant coach for the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds, Jim Jeffers, with an honorary game ball. And it appears that multiple players will be getting basketballs here tonight, as it will be their senior night, as you see their head coach and assistant coach, Jim Jeffers, on senior night here for the Gaylord St. Mary Snowbirds. And Nick, for the seniors of Gaylord St. Mary, they have accomplished quite a lot.
Yeah.
You look at three district championships and three straight regional appearances in the playoffs. So if you look at what this group of Snowbirds have accomplished, that's also concluding three straight Ski Valley Conference championships, Nick.
Absolutely.
So you want to talk about leaving a legacy. This group of seniors between Alira Cook, Peyton Gladsby, Kaylee Jeffers, and last but not least, you got your final senior in Emery Bloost.
Yeah.
Those four have done such a great job. 73-6, and you can also account their district championship when they were in 8th grade. So they won 4 district championships between these, and you got to look at it from that perspective and say, okay, they've made 2 quarterfinals, they've won 4 districts, they have 2 players that have, so we're going to go ahead and bring this down, and we've got our cameraman Andy Bazinski here. He's going to bring us some great zoomed-in shots of these players as they walk out here on senior night. The first senior will be Emery Bloost. As you see the Bloost family right there. As they walk by. As you see Emery Bloost there on the far left side of the screen, and her family will be awarded with a honorary game ball. And Nick, you just want to talk about the point guard, one of the players that have been a part of this program, and certainly leaving a legacy here at Gaylord St. Mary is Emery Bloost. And So, Nick, you also got to look at it from this standpoint. You look at the hard work, the dedication that this group of 4 seniors has put into this program.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
it is.
And you think about all of the countless hours shooting, working on dribbles, working on defensive slides, closeouts, getting in the weight room. Nick, everything that they've had to do, every challenge that they've been faced with, they've met head on. And now that it is their senior year, this is their opportunity, their one shining moment, if you will,
Yeah.
as they get ready to go in to the district tournament, which will begin for them on Wednesday. Now we have Alira Cook, who's been a pleasure to watch play so far the last 2 and 3 years during her time on varsity, Nick. Just her ability to be able to be being able for her to be a chameleon, being able, or her ability, I should say, for her to just show up and make plays when she needs to make those plays. And it's just so cool to see how she has developed and become one of the key cogs in this Snowbird team. Nick, I know we're spending a lot of time talking here tonight about senior night. I just don't think you can emphasize it enough. Just the commitment that it takes to have the type of excellence that they have had so far. As you see, one of the 2 1,000-point scorers here. This is Peyton Glasby. And Nick, she scored her 1,000th point in December against Pelston
Yeah.
in a game that the Snowbirds won pretty easily. And you look at her ability to score. I think Peyton is one of the players that has been challenged the most by Pat Schultz, the head coach here.
Yep.
I think, when they lost in the regional final 2 years ago to Frankfurt, Peyton was a player that Coach Schultz really challenged to get stronger and hit the weight room. And you see how she has been able to grow and mature. And it's been fun to watch her career evolve as well.
It has.
So the 4 seniors, as you see out on the screen, Nick,
We have one left.
so we're back here at senior night, the final home game for this group of seniors that have accomplished so much during their time at St. Mary Cathedral High School here. And you're starting to see, why they've been so celebrated. And the last senior coming out for the Snowbirds will be Kaylee Jeffers, another 1,000-point scorer. And Kaylee Jeffers scored her 1,000th point against Petoskey earlier on this year. As you look and see the seniors for the Gaylord St. Mary Snowbirds, you are looking to get this There you see the group of seniors right there doing a good job is our broadcast partner, Nick Wenzel, giving us a good shot of all 4 seniors and their families as we're just still here waiting for senior night to commence and as we await this very pivotal game, which will commence after senior night has concluded here. Obviously, you have the Inland Lakes Bulldogs with a different type of atmosphere to contend with here coming into this game. Inland Lakes, you will definitely have to keep an eye out. If you're not have seen the Bulldogs play so far this year, you will see a great game in terms of what they're able to do in terms of competing with the Snowbirds here. The Bulldogs and Snowbirds have been going back and forth for the last 2 years in conference play. The standout player for Inland Lakes, no doubt senior Chloe Robinson, also Andrea Vino, and then coming off the bench, sophomore Ava Belford gives them a really good energy punch and energy lift when they need it most. So look for Belford, Vino, and Robinson. And you also got to think and contend with Allison Byrne and Molly Montai. Some very physical players inside for the Inland Lakes Bulldogs that will be no doubt looking to spoil senior night here against the Snowbirds if they're able to come up with an upset and a split of the Ski Valley Conference title. So as I said earlier, the Bulldogs coming in with 1 conference loss. If they win here tonight, they will be conference co-champions with the Gaylord St. Mary Snowbirds as well. So there's a lot at stake here, a lot riding on this game for both of these 2 teams as we see all the players and families being embraced by their parents and by the fans in the stands here tonight for Gaylord St. Mary. So we will still have 15 minutes before the start of this game. So we will keep it here for a 3 to 4 minute stretch. And then after that, we will bring you back in for our pregame show here tonight presented by the Gaylord Eye Care Center. So as we are working our way back around the gym, we're going to go ahead, step aside as we've got 15 minutes now on the game clock before we get this one underway officially. Thank you for tuning in. That has been the senior night presentation as all 4 seniors and their families getting their piece of a memorabilia and a take-home keepsake from the Gaylord St. Mary crowd and community. Once again, Charles Strail and Nick Wenzel here tonight from the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium. While we have a brief opportunity to remind everyone, we do want to remind everyone that the playoffs will continue on the NFHS network, and all of the playoff games will be streamed through the NFHS network. So tomorrow for the boys district finals, you can catch that on the NFHS network. Simply, you can just search on that network, just type in St. Mary Cathedral, and that will populate right to the game. Click live, and you'll be able to find that game, whether you're tuning in to watch the boys tomorrow night, or if you're tuning in to watch Mansalona and East Jordan tomorrow night over in Mansalona. That'll be a really good game. And then last but not least, the Gaylord St. Mary girls coming back next week when they begin their district tournament play in Alba, from their district being held in Alba. The Snowbird girls will be taking the court on Wednesday night as they get ready. But while you don't want to live in the future, you can only control the present. At present, the Snowbirds and the Bulldogs have a conference title on the line here tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to reset, come back in about 10 minutes. Stay tuned. You're watching this presentation of Girls Varsity High School basketball here on Next Level Broadcasting. We will be right back after this.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
Okay, welcome back, everyone. Thank you for staying with us here and just kind of hanging out as we've had to switch some things up here as we're now getting ready for the Inland Lakes Bulldogs taking on the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds. Charles Strail along with Nick Wenzel here tonight as we welcome you into senior night for the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds, but it's also conference championship hardware on the line night. And we couldn't think of a better way to say that, so that's just how it got said. But bear with us because tonight one of these two teams or both of these two teams, depending on the outcome, will have a conference championship. We will either have a Gaylord St. Mary outright standalone conference championship, or the Inland Lakes Bulldogs will share the conference title with these Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds. So buckle up. I know that we've got an extended start time here tonight, approaching 7:50 Eastern Standard Time here from Gaylord, Michigan, but it should be one exciting game of basketball here tonight as we want to welcome you back in to the Gaylord Eye Care Center pregame show. The Gaylord Eye Care Center doing its part with Next Level Broadcasting, working in tandem all season long to bring you high school basketball in crystal clear 1080p high definition, and there's no reason why you shouldn't see life in high definition, so head on into the Gaylord Eye Care Center to get your eyes checked for free via the Gaylord Eye Care Center with 4 locations in Gaylord, Sheboygan, Bel Air, and Boyne City. We're going to send it over to public address announcer Kevin McKinley as we are about ready to be moments away from getting this game off and underway between the Bulldogs of Inland Lakes and the Snowbirds of Gaylord St. Mary. Once again, this has been the Gaylord Eye Care Center pregame show. I'm Charles Strail along with Nick Wenzel. We'll be your commentators here tonight, and we want to thank you for making us a part of your Thursday evening here on February 26th and hanging out with us all night long. So over to Kevin McKinley right now, and we'll see you on the other side after this.
We ask this in your name. Mary, Our Lady of Mount
Okay, and now we're ready for some basketball here between the Bulldogs of Inland Lakes and the Snowbirds of Gaylord St. Mary. And we just want to say, last time here for these St. Mary girls seniors on senior night, the combined winning percentage for them was over 700. I believe the final record was like 73-8 as a combined total over their varsity career, with 4 district championships to some of their credits, like Jeffers, Glasby, and Bloost, as they played when they were in 8th grade. So the accomplishments and accolades of this senior core 4 of Gaylord St. Mary is very, very impressive. The starters for the Inland Lakes Bulldogs tonight will be Molly Montai, Addison Byrne, Chloe Robinson, and right there you see jumping up in the air, that's Ava Belford, the sophomore. I talked about Belford. She is the energy player for this Bulldog offensive attack. Look for her to really dive in on those offensive rebound opportunities and attack the glass with relentless abandon. As I welcome in my broadcast partner tonight, Nick Wenzel. Nick, thanks for coming back in, as we've been doing a lot of different things here tonight that we wouldn't be on a typical broadcast, but that's because it is senior night. It's a special occasion, and it's a special night of basketball as we've got conference hardware aspirations for both of these two teams. Nick, we do this every game. How many three-pointers tonight do the Snowbirds need to win this game? Yeah?
There is, whether they need to win this game.
I'm going to set it at 6.5, more or less.
I'm going to go more.
You think they got to knock down 7 or 8?
Yep.
What about the Bulldogs? They don't really shoot it as well from deep like the Snowbirds do. So the Bulldogs, if they're able to make 5 or 6, that would likely be good for them and provide them good fortune and opportunity to maybe come out of here with a victory tonight. We've got college coaches in attendance, Nick. We've got VIPs of both Inland Lakes High School and Gaylord St. Mary High School here, and most importantly, you're here.
Yep.
People are wondering where you're at here on the YouTube chat, so we've got a lot of people tuning in with great anticipation for this game, Nick, because they know the stars pop out when it's a big game, and in the Ski Valley, when you have 18-2 versus 20-1, that is a big game. As you see there, the Bulldogs coming in with an 18-2 record. And you see some special introductions for the Snowbirds starting lineup. You see the parents of this team and
parents of the seniors.
Nick, I do want to say this. I do think that there could be some slight distraction for the Snowbirds here. I mean, it is senior night, but they still have a conference game to play. One way or another, the Snowbirds, win or lose, will have the conference championship for the 4th straight year.
Yep.
However, they're going to need to bring their A game here, because this Inland Lake Bulldog team, they've been waiting for about 45 minutes to tip this game off. So just letting that sit in your stomach and just know that this team is celebrating right in front of you before you even got a game to play. As an opponent, I would like nothing more than to come in here and spoil their senior night. So this Inland Lake Bulldog team, they're certainly capable of doing that. As I mentioned earlier in the pregame show, look out for number 12, Chloe Robinson. She's a senior. She's got a lot of swag in her game, and she can really get to the basket with the best of them. So it'll be a fun game here tonight as we're ready for play between the Snowbirds and the Bulldogs, and we're underway. Our officials, Don Gustafson, Bob Lee, and Eric Danielson. Snowbirds win the opening tip, and they have this opening possession in the hands of Kaylee Jeffers. She'll work to penetrate this man-to-man defense by the Inland Lakes Bulldogs on this opening possession, and it's nearly tipped away. Nick, it's going to be a back-and-forth game all night long as the Snowbirds cough it up on their opening possession. All right, Nick, here we go. First possession of the game for the Bulldogs. Trying to learn a little baseline motion. Got an empty side ball screen. And now this is Mary Myshak trying to carve her way out into the paint. We've got a couple players hitting the deck. Skaronski comes out of the pack with it. And now it's Blues pushing it down the floor. Jeffers with an acrobatic slave kicks it out to Cook from the corner, and she's fouled. So that will put Alira Cook to the free throw line. Want to apologize in advance, ladies and gentlemen. We do have some technical difficulties going on that aren't going to impact your viewing experience or audio experience here tonight. We just won't have our instant replay feature like we do on most nights available.
Looks like there was a Bulldog just checked out that got a little shook up there.
Yeah, that was Chloe Robinson who fouled Cook, and that's the first foul against Robinson as Cook misses the first of two. Actually, first of three for Cook, excuse me. And the first points of the game come at the charity stripe via Alira Cook. And she knocks down the second, and it's a 2-0 start on senior night for the Snowbirds due to one of their four seniors, Alira Cook. Here come the Bulldogs. They'll bring this one down. Snowbird pressure already in the Bulldogs' faces as they're going to let a wide open three fly, and that's Addison Byrne cashing out from deep. So Byrne and the Bulldogs answer back. Nick, I was at a game earlier this season when Addison Byrne hit 4 3-pointers in the second half of a game for Inland Lakes to beat Elk Rapids in Elk Rapids. She can heat up in a hurry. Hotter than my kitchen skillet is Addison Byrne when she gets going from deep. As the Snowbirds have a second turnover, and this is deflected ball. It'll stay here with the Bulldogs. .6:32 left to go in the opening quarter. As we've had a little bit of a delayed start here tonight, we know that there's a lot going on in the world of sports tonight, so we want to thank you for choosing us and choosing to be here on this Thursday night. I think there's a big one in the Big Ten tonight. We'll get to that in a little bit later during our Northern Michigan Sports Look Around recap at halftime, as this one is caught by Byrne. Now to the far side corner, driving in is Callie Woolard, and this one's deflected out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Bulldogs. What are you seeing so far, Nick?
The Snowbird defense is just playing strong so far.
The Snowbird defense really trying to take away those driving lanes and gaps. The Bulldogs get this one inbounded to Faith Lair. And there's a nice turnaround jump shot. No good inside for Belford. Rebounded by Glasby. The Snowbirds whipping it down the floor to Bloost. Trailing three for Glasby is up and short off the front rim. Cook puts it back up, and she's fouled. And that'll be a personal foul called against Addison Byrne. Second team foul, first against Byrne. And going back to the free throw line, Nick, where she is 2 for 3, is Alira Cook.
Yep.
And that shot's no good off the front or off the back of the rim. Checking back in is Chloe Robinson for Inland Lakes. Nick, good to see her coming back into the game.
Yeah.
She took a tough spill, and when she fouled Cook on that second Snowbird possession, Cook's second free throw rattles in and out, so Snowbirds come away empty from the free throw line there on that possession. Bulldogs still up by 1. As Woolard is swarmed by 2 Snowbirds. And that's a 10-second call, excuse me. A Bulldog turnover, much to the delight of this packed house at the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium. Nick, this is pretty cool. I was just informed that we've got some Snowbird royalty tuning into the broadcast tonight.
Really?
Yeah. I was informed that the Snowbird all-time scoring leader in points for girls basketball, Lori McCluskey, now Lori Phillips, is watching tonight's broadcast from Charlotte, North Carolina. So,
wow.
The all-time leading scorer for Gaylord St. Mary tuning into the broadcast here on senior night. As this is my shot getting all the way to the rim. Belford with the stick back attempt, no good. Robinson has the second offensive rebound for Inland Lakes, and she is fouled. And that will be Alira Cook picking up the team's first foul and the first on Cook. So pretty cool, Nick. We've got Snowbird royalty tuning in to the broadcast tonight.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And this one's inbounded to Robinson. Nice high pick and roll, trying to go down low to Belford, but Glasby read it like a book and picked the pocket. She's out on the break, kicks it out to Blust in the corner.
Oh.
Head and shoulder shot fake, puts it on the deck. Now Cook driving in, kicks out to Skaronski. 1-2 dribbles up and in for Skaronski. Snowbirds retake the lead on that pull-up jumper by Nona Skaronski. 4-3, just over 3 minutes into this opening quarter. Robinson over to Byrne, picked up by Blust. In the corner, this is Myshak trying to spin her way near the basket. No good, but Belfort has the rebound. Bulldogs will reset on a second chance look. And Glasby almost disrupts that pass, and it's knocked out of bounds.
In for Cook will be number 14, Lily Keister.
We're going to put it out there in the YouTube chat. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And Nick Wenzel, Gaylord St. Mary's very own, will give you a shout out.
Yep. And in for the Bulldogs will be number 1, Callie Williamson.
This one's inbounded to Williamson. Right away, she's greeted by Lily Keister. Nearly has it tapped away from behind, but Robinson picks it back up. Now this is Woolard, and now into the hands of Myshak. Back to Byrne. Picked up by Blust. Halfway through this opening quarter, Byrne is swarmed, and Keister has the steal. Up the floor to Jeffers. Spin move in the paint. Off the rim, no good. Keister on cleanup duty is fouled and will go to the free throw line, Nick.
Yeah.
And so far, Gaylord St. Mary 2 of 5 from the line. But did you see who that foul was called against, Nick? The third against the Bulldogs.
I did not.
Okay. Third Bulldog foul. And that free throw for the Snowbirds, no good.
It looks to be at number 24.
And if that is on 24 on Byrne, that is her second personal foul. So that's a pretty big foul right now coming early on in this first quarter for one of the leading scorers for the Bulldogs. But the Snowbirds right now having a hard time at the free throw line, Nick. They are 2 for 7 from the free throw line so far in this game, as that one's turned over off the leg of Williamson. Nick, we were talking earlier, we got some big time action in the Big Ten tonight. Michigan State going on the road to West Lafayette to take on the Boilermakers in Purdue.
Wow.
That's a big game with a lot of conference implications, just as this one has some serious conference implications as well. We said it earlier. Whoever wins tonight will have a Ski Valley Conference championship as Keister puts it back up and in. The Snowbirds have scored 4 straight points. And this one nearly slips out of bounds through the hands of Myshak, but she's able to save it. Belford Robinson looked at the three-pointer, now puts it on the deck. Back to Myshak up top. She's going to corkscrew her way into the paint. No good, off the window. Rebounded by Glasby. Outletted to Cook. Here's a 2-on-2 fast break. Cook slams on the brakes, kicks it out to Blust. Open look from 3, and it's too strong. Belford secures the rebound. Nick, this game has nonstop action so far.
Absolutely. Both teams are playing their hearts out.
Williamson loses it. Cook gets down on the deck. Up the floor it goes to Glasby with an easy run out. Snowbirds have scored 6 straight points, and that's the first field goal for senior Peyton Glasby. Here's Myshak dribbling past Cook. Got it blocked by Glasby inside. Let's go back and hit that YouTube chat line. What do you say, Nick?
That's
Pretty good idea?
pretty good idea, yep.
Let's make it happen, Captain. All right, we got Justin Sherwinski tuning in from South Boardman, and Jackie Prusakevich is tuning in from St. Pete Beach, and I'm thinking that's Florida. as Glasby has another rebound. Over to Jeffers. Snowbirds with a 4-on-4 break. Lefty layup is good. And Nick, don't look now, but that's an 8-0 St. Mary run.
Yeah.
It was 3-2.
That was Jeffers on that, too.
Yep. Molly Monti has checked in for the Bulldogs. She's going to Euro step through, and get in the scores book. So a nice move there by Molly Monti, making her impact known very, very quickly as she just checked into the game.
That was a nice little fake by Jeffers there.
Down low it goes, and it's tapped out of bounds by Belford. We'll have two Bulldogs checking back in. Addison Byrne returns for them, and so does Callie Woolard. Nick, you know that there's a lot on the line when you hear the shoes squeaking like they are tonight.
Yep.
Jeffers steps back from three and cashes out. Oh, man. Kaylee Jeffers has the last 5 points for the Snowbirds.
Yep. She says, let me have that one.
Each team now with a three-pointer made. 13-5 is the score. Keister gets the takeaway. Glasby leading the break. Far corner to Bloost. Sends it back to Jeffers. Up top, step through move. Has it blocked by Monti. Bloost has it. Glasby going backdoor on the baseline. Jeffers going to put up another. That one's off. But Bloost, and that's Switalski with the rebound.
Yep.
She's picked up by Woolard up top. That's Jeffers. Kicks it to Glasby. Shot fake. Puts it on the deck. Drew some contact. No call. And Robinson has the board for the Bulldogs, Nick.
Yeah.
25 seconds. Monti on a heat check. Puts it up. No good. And Bloost has the rebound. Snowbirds with a 3-on-1 down the floor. Switalski lays it up and in. And we got a timeout here taken by head coach Daryl Vizina. He's not pleased with the effort right now of his Bulldog team. The Snowbirds, after going down 3-2, Nick, have scored and went on a 13-2 run to end this first quarter. What have you seen so far? Going back to your first half predictions, pregame predictions, where you picked the Snowbirds to make 8 threes and the Bulldogs to make 6. Each team with 1 3-pointer made so far, but it's been the Snowbird defense that's been the difference so far in the game.
Yeah, just the seniors as a whole, they're doing really well right now. They're fired up. They're getting their team into this game, and they're just making good shots, making good movements. Looks like the Bulldogs will inbound, and it will be.
We got another shout out, Nick. Emma Glasby is watching from Allendale.
Awesome. Here comes number.
Yeah, that's Woolard kicking it out to Robinson. Robinson trying to back her way down. Turnaround jump shot's no good, but she gets her own miss.
Whoa.
Has to fight for it, steps through, puts it up, can't get it to drop. So after 1 quarter of play, Gaylord St. Mary 15, Bulldogs 5. We're going to go ahead and step aside and be back on the other side of this. You're watching high school basketball right here on Next Level Broadcasting. Stick around. We'll be back after this.
Source offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
Okay, here we are. Welcome back in. It's officially now the second quarter between the Snowbirds and the Bulldogs. And we've got a turnover on that opening possession for Gaylord St. Mary. This one's a step-through move by Myshak, and she's fouled. And she will be fouled there on the play by Alira Cook. Is that, or did they get Glasby, Nick?
Glasby.
Okay, so that's the first personal foul on Peyton Glasby. Inbounded up top to Woolard. And we've got this one deflected out of bounds.
I got the fouls over here if you want me to do it.
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
Here's Woolard getting this one inbounded to her. Picked up by Alira Cook up top. Backdoor cut to Byrne, but the Snowbirds play it well.
Looks like it's going to go with the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it appears so. 7:21 remaining in this first half. Hey, Nick, here's a question for you. We were talking about all-time leading scorers because the Snowbirds have two 1,000-point scorers on this team. Do you know what the single-game scoring record for Gaylord St. Mary is? As there's a three-pointer knocked down in the corner by Andrea Vino.
I do not.
We're going to make that our YouTube chat text question of the night. We're going to put that out there.
The senior Jeffers is just taking it all tonight. She's getting thrown on the floor like an avalanche out there. Comes Jeffers with the ball, brings it up for two, and it's good.
So Snowbirds back on top here, 17-8. They'll push this one down the floor. Over now to Keister. She's going to swing it back up top to Cook. And that one's no good off the backboard. Rebounded by Robinson. 2-on-1 break for the Bulldogs. Drops it down to Byrne. She's contacted, as is Robinson, and she'll go to the free throw line, shooting two.
And she will be fouled by Jeffers. Believe that's going to be Jeffers' first.
Yes. Second team foul against the Snowbirds, as that is the first point of the game for Chloe Robinson, Nick.
Wow.
And Robinson at the free throw line misses the second. It'll be Snowbird basketball.
Yep. It's going to be off the hands of number 15. So
we've got Ava Belford checking in for the Bulldogs.
Yep. We have an update from West Lafayette. MSU 16, Purdue 15.
All right, Nick, thank you for giving that. So, Nick, once again, our question of the night. What is the single game scoring record in Gaylord St. Mary girls basketball history? And we'll answer that question in the third quarter. So if you're listening, go ahead and give your submission on the YouTube chat line, and we'll give that answer in the third quarter. Here's Woolard trying to go backdoor to Byrne. Well played by the Snowbird defense. Bringing this one up top and dribbling around right now is Mary Myshock for the Bulldogs. Now finds Byrne, picked up by Bloost. Byrne gets into the paint, kicks it to Woolard. Out to Myshock, and this Bulldog offense right now just trying to find the best shot possible. That one's off the backboard, no good. Glasby has another rebound. Snowbirds quickly down the floor to Alira Cook, runs up the hook shot, and she got it. Alira Cook running the floor. She's got 4 points now for the Snowbirds as they now are back up 19-9. 10-point lead for Gaylord St. Mary as Myshock has to jump up to catch that one. Beats 2 Snowbirds, goes baseline up, and is fouled by Glasby, but Mary Myshock will go to the free throw line, shooting 2. That's the second personal foul against Peyton Glasby. Nick, for everybody that might have not seen the first time these two teams played, the Snowbirds were hamstrung with foul trouble throughout pretty much the whole first half.
Yeah.
Both Kaylee Jeffers and Peyton Glasby, the latter in Glasby, picked up her 3rd foul in the second quarter when these two teams played at Inland Lakes the first time they met.
Yeah. In for the Bulldogs will be number 12, Robinson.
So we got Kaylee Jeffers' grandparents, Tom and Rochelle Cook, watching from Englewood, Florida. So thanks for tuning in from, I presume, warm Florida, as there's a nice stick back by Robinson.
Here comes Blues, bringing it up to 4.
19-11.
Yep, here comes Jeffers.
In through 2 defenders, couldn't squeeze that one up and in off the rim. And this one's thrown away. That's what they call a spectator eliminator, Nick.
Yep. About the same record as last night's.
Nick, you talk about last night. We're going to talk about tomorrow night as well. We will be on the NFHS network tomorrow for the Gaylord St. Mary boys taking on the Hillman Tigers in a District 104 final in Division 4. That should be a pretty darn good night of basketball as well.
Oh, yeah, especially at my old school. Oh, it's going to be fun. The student section knows it.
Here's Bloost pushing it down the floor, kicks it out to Jeffers. And we've got a timeout here taken by head coach Pat Schultz and the Snowbirds, and we're going to take it with them. It's a 30-second, and we'll be back after this.
When it
Building and knitting an
nothing
existing
compares
one?
to Flex Steel.
Every Flex Steel sofa, sectional, and recliner is built with the legendary Blue Steel spring.
Engineered for superior support, unmatched comfort, and durability that stands the test of time.
From stylish living room seating to motion furniture and home theater comfort.
Flex Steel is made for real life, backed by the best warranty in the business.
Right now, save hundreds during our President's Day event.
Find your perfect Flex Steel today at Great Rooms in Gaylord.
Or Little Trevor's Furniture and Mattresses in Petoskey.
Okay, welcome back to high school basketball here on Next Level Broadcasting. Charles Trail along with Nick Wenzel and Andy Bazinski operating our camera shots here tonight. We want to thank you for hanging out with us here Thursday, February 26th. We've got conference hardware on the line tonight between the Bulldogs and the Snowbirds as Belford goes coast to coast and gets a friendly roll up and in off the glass. And for Belford, that's her first field goal of the game, Nick.
Yeah. Ooh.
Showing Belford's athleticism there on full display as she was able to go nearly coast to coast. Jeffers goes into some serious contact. We've got a tie-up, and it will be Snowbird basketball staying here. And looking down on the baseline, Snowbirds will inbound to Jeffers. She's going to kick it to Glasby from the corner. Three-pointer is down the hatch. Assist to Jeffers, triple to Glasby. And the Snowbirds have their second made triple of the night.
The seniors are just having their gameplay tonight.
And we've got this one being deflected out of bounds.
Looks like inbounding for the Bulldogs will be 23 of Josie Shan.
Nope, that's Addison Byrne, 24. We got to send you to the Gaylord Eye Care Center, Nick. Get those eyes checked.
Yep.
As Robinson hands this one off to Faith Lair. And three-pointer up, no good. Rebound is ricocheted off of a Bulldog kneecap, and it'll be Snowbird basketball. So Snowbirds with the basketball, 3 minutes and 23 seconds left to go in the first half. They're up by 9. Bloost getting past her defender. Jeffers kicks it to Cook in the corner. Now back to Jeffers. Snowbirds being patient here offensively. This one's stolen away, but stolen right back. We've got an over and back violation called. I believe what the officials are saying is that since the Snowbirds had possession of it and Jeffers tipped it into the backcourt and the Snowbirds were the first team to touch it, it was an over and back violation. Yep. As Belford puts up the elbow jump shot, no good, and it's rebounded by Glasby. Here's Cook with possession. Snowbirds with under 3 minutes to go. 9-point lead. It's been double digits a couple of times, but the Bulldogs have worked to get this back to a single-digit deficit as Skoronski goes through some traffic, up and in with the left hand. Nice move by Nona Skoronski for her 4th point of the game.
Yeah.
Byrne catches on near side. Now step through move. She lost it, and it will go back to the Snowbirds.
Nice job by Glasby to stop that ball from going.
Yeah, an excellent job by her just to wall up. Peyton Glasby playing with 2 fouls, Nick, so she had to be careful not to pick up a 3rd foul there as well.
Yep, that's what Coach Schultz has told her. Be smart.
Here comes Alira Cook up top to get the basketball. Glasby looked at the shot. Now she'll drive baseline, kicked it back to Skoronski, and she knocks it down. Nona Skoronski, 5 straight points for Gaylord St. Mary, and the lead has ballooned back up to 14. Skoronski's got 7 in the game, Nick.
Yeah.
Here's a steal. Robinson gets it right back, whips it down low to Belford, and that was too hot to handle. That potato came right out of the oven, Nick.
Yeah, it did.
That was a hot potato. Probably didn't have to say it. I'm sure our viewership and listeners probably concluded that, but.
Yeah, that's all right.
Thanks for staying with us after that one. As Jeffers puts up the 3 coming off the pin down, and it's no good. Rebounded by Robinson. Byrne looks up the floor, and it's broken up by Jeffers.
The senior is rocking and rolling tonight.
On senior night. How about that? Skoronski baseline kicks it out to Cook up top. She'll drive in. Now to Bloost, and Jeffers looks at it. She's going to take it. No hesitation. It's off the mark. Belford with the rebound. Into the hands of Williamson. Robinson with it. Yeah, she's going to put it up. And she's, just a tough miss. From our vantage point, that looked like it was straight cash, Nick. As Jeffers brings it across half court. Under 50 seconds left to play. Skoronski on a heat check. Can't get it to fall. But Cook has the rebound, and reverse layup is good.
What a backhand reverse layup there.
And that was nice by Alira Cook. She's got 6 points here on senior night. Making some great plays as well, as Glasby nearly gets the steal, and it will be out of bounds here. And Snowbirds bringing in Omani Switalski, Bulldogs bringing in Molly Montai and Callie Woolard. Here's Jeffers up top. Snowbirds with 21 seconds here to work on this possession.
Jeffers, Bloost.
Now 10 seconds. A little high ball screen for Blues trying to get to the corner. Skoronski's going to let it fly. That's too strong. Rebound comes out to Woolard. Woolard pushing tempo, 2 seconds. He from half court, too much power, overcooked it. So the Snowbirds will have a 16-point lead going into the halftime intermission. Stay with us, folks. We got the J&J Construction halftime show coming up here on Next Level Broadcasting in 3.5 minutes. We got a good one between the Snowbirds and the Bulldogs. Ski Valley Conference Championship hardware on the line here tonight. Whoever wins takes home conference championship title. We'll step aside and be back after this.
When it comes to comfort that lasts, nothing compares to Flex Steel.
Every Flex Steel sofa, sectional, and recliner is built with the legendary Blue Steel spring.
Engineered for superior support, unmatched comfort and durability that stands the test of time.
From stylish living room seating to motion furniture and home theater comfort.
Flex Steel is made for real life, backed by the best warranty in the business.
Right now, save hundreds during our President's Day event.
Find your perfect Flex Deal today at Great Rooms in Gaylord.
Or Little Trevor's Furniture and Mattresses in Petoskey.
So are you doing anything special for your kid's grad party? No, I don't have anything planned. What did you do?
We had Next Level Broadcasting make us a career highlights video for our son and daughter.
They did all the editing, sourcing, and then emailed it when it was finished. It turned out great. And we didn't have to deal with the video editing frustration.
Wow, what a cool idea. I bet my son would love something like that. I'll have to reach out to Next Level Broadcasting and see what they can do for me.
Whether you're grabbing a quick bite, celebrating a win, or bringing the whole crew, Raffy's Hibachi and Sushi Bar is where flavor takes center stage. With menu items like the Sushi Boat. Why order a roll when you can order the whole fleet? Chicken teriyaki skillet, sizzling, savory, and straight fire. If that can't do it, try the King Crab Sushi Roll, or maybe even the Raffy's Pete's Burrito Sushi Roll Wrap. Only at Raffy's Hibachi and Sushi Bar in Gaylord.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
Okay, welcome in to the J&J Construction halftime show here on Next Level Broadcasting. Charles Strail along with Nick Wenzel here tonight as the Snowbirds. They have a 16-point lead at halftime, 29-13 over the Inland Lakes Bulldogs as we welcome you here. Thanks for spending time with us here on a Thursday night in the Ski Valley Conference. And our scoring leaders after 2 quarters of play for each of these two teams. Peyton Glasby with 5 points. Nona Skoronski with 7 points for the Snowbirds. Lyra Cook with 6. Lily Keister with 2. Kaylee Jeffers with 5 for Gaylord St. Mary. For the Inland Lakes Bulldogs, it's Chloe Robinson with 3, Andrea Vino with 3, and then Ava Belford with 2, Addison Byrne with 3, Molly Montai with 2 for the Inland Lakes Bulldogs, and the Snowbirds with that 16-point lead. As I welcome in my partner here, Nick Wenzel. Nick, there's been a lot of excellent play here tonight between these two teams, and you just got to think that the way that this game started out, we had to wait for this one to get going on because of the senior night festivities and celebrations. But I was a little nervous that the Snowbirds might come out a little flat due to all of the pomp and circumstances here tonight, but that is not the case. This team, head coach Pat Schultz has his girls ready to play. And, you know, just looking at this from a 30,000-foot view, this is the best team record-wise that the Snowbirds have played all year, because Inland Lakes comes in with an 18-2 record. For the Snowbirds and the Bulldogs, this rivalry in this game has been brewing all season long. So it's just been a game where each of these two teams have had this game circled and have been waiting to play this one.
Yeah.
So with that being the case, Nick, what's been most impressive so far to you?
Just both of these teams and how intense it's been between back and forth with turnovers and all the baskets that have been happening. And, you know, between the Snowbirds, their seniors are just, they have fire in their veins, and they know what they're doing, and they know how to get their shots off, and they know what movements they have to do, and they know the drill with their coaching staff, and their coaching staff are doing a really, really nice job tonight in this game. Giving them that
edge.
Yep, give them that edge to win this game.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead, step aside one more time. This has been a little sneak peek of the J&J Construction halftime show. We'll be back in 2 minutes as we get you ready for the start of the third quarter here on this presentation of Girls Varsity High School Basketball on Next Level Broadcasting. Stay tuned.
Are you interested?
I'm Orion. But you might know me for my business, Professional Seamless Gutters, where we specialize in, you guessed it, everything gutters. New installations, replacements, cleaning, leaf guards, rain chains, and much more. But unlike other service providers, when you call Professional Seamless Gutters, you get me, Orion, not some bum intern or call center recording. So when you're contemplating any services regarding your gutters on your home or pole barn, think Professional Seamless Gutters.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
Whether you're grabbing a quick bite, celebrating a win, or bringing the whole crew, Raffi's Hibachi and Sushi Bar is where flavor takes center stage. With menu items like the Sushi Boat. Why order a roll when you can order the whole fleet? Chicken teriyaki skillet, sizzling, savory, and straight fire. If that can't do it, try the King Crab Sushi Roll, or maybe even the Raffi's Pete's Burrito Sushi Roll Wrap. Only at Raffi's Hibachi and Sushi Bar in Gaylord.
So are you doing anything special for your kid's grad party? No, I don't have anything planned. What did you do?
We had Next Level Broadcasting make us a career highlights video for our son and daughter.
They did all the editing, sourcing, and then emailed it when it was finished. It turned out great. And we didn't have to deal with the video editing frustration.
Wow, what a cool idea. I bet my son would love something like that. I'll have to reach out to Next Level Broadcasting and see what they can do for me.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
All right, here we are, end of half, and we are now ready for third quarter action between the Snowbirds and the Bulldogs. Charles Trail, along with Nick Wenzel, our executive producer tonight, Andy Bazinski. We want to thank our halftime show sponsor, the J&J Construction. Whether you're in the process of starting a new build or renovating a current home, J&J Construction is the trusted source and trusted by their clients, general contractors in the other area, and also their subcontractors. But most importantly, you, the people who choose them to go along the ride and erect great dream homes. That's J&J Construction, a proud sponsor of Snowbird basketball here on Next Level Broadcasting. As the Snowbirds will start with this opening possession of the third quarter. Emery Blust is in a straight jacket, but she gets out of that. Skoronski whips it to Glasby. Open shot is off the mark. Rebounded by Myshak. And we've got a foul called against the Snowbirds. This will be called against Emery Blust. And for Blust, this will be her first personal foul, team's first foul. And this is Woolard with a head of steam, trying to get down the floor in a hurry. As we've got, let's see here. Another foul called against the Snowbirds, or excuse me, that's called against the Bulldogs.
Yep, it's going to be Glasby to inbound to the senior Blust.
Nick, it is senior night, so senior Emery Blust, senior Glasby, senior Alira Cook, and senior Kaylee Jeffers, who catches it right there, whips it into the corner.
Yep.
Glasby drives baseline, kicks it back, and it's stolen away by Woolard. This one tipped around in the backcourt, and this is Robinson crossing over, getting to the paint. And the layup, no good. Jeffers with the rebound. And it's going to go down the floor in a hurry. Kick back to Glasby. And there's Cook driving inside, and she's blocked. And Alira Cook had it blocked by Belford.
That was kind of cool, Charles, how the Snowbirds came down in formation there. They had looked like the diamond of fours.
I'm sorry, the what?
The diamond of fours, I call it.
Okay.
They had four.
In a
they were
diamond?
across from, yep, in a diamond.
As Byrne gets the takeaway, she's going to hand this one off to Woolard. Woolard brings it down the floor in a hurry. In the corner it goes. Myshak tees up the three and knocks it down. That's a big-time shot for the Bulldogs, and that's what they needed as Myshak provides. 29-16 is the score. And that's stolen. Byrne in the passing lane, and she's going one-on-one. Drag step, keeps her pivot foot, and scores. So 5 straight points for the Bulldogs. And a nice play made by Addison Byrne out in transition.
Here comes Jeffers.
Down low to Keister, kick out to Blust. She's going to go downside, pocket pass to Keister, and she's blocked by Belford, but a foul. So this will be Lily Keister going to the free throw line, shooting 2. And the first free throw is good for Keister. Second and 2 coming for Keister, and that one's off the mark, no good. Oh, what a run out, but Robinson can't finish at the rim, and she's going to pick up the foul. Yeah, Robinson with a frustration foul, I would conclude, after she missed that layup, commits the personal foul.
Here comes the 2 seniors, Blust and Jeffers down the floor.
That's the second personal foul against Chloe Robinson. Snowbird lead as at a dozen, 30-18. Jeffers nearly has it taken away, finds Cook, puts up the shot, off the mark, no good. Robinson has the board. She'll find an open teammate in Woolard. And the Snowbird pressure just continues to mount here against the Bulldogs. Wide open shot for Byrne, and it's in. Woo! The Bulldogs are beginning to bark here in the third quarter, Nick. That's the second made triple for Addison Byrne in the game, but don't look now. There's a shot going down for the Snowbirds. Who got that one, Nick? I missed it.
Blust did.
As Emery Blust puts it in the book, and the Snowbird lead goes back up to 9 after the Bulldogs had briefly cut it down to, or excuse me, the lead 11. It was 9 as it's nearly saved by Bloost.
Watch out for the injured players there on the bench.
Yeah, that's the crutches over there on the Snowbird sideline as this one's deflected. It'll be see, we've got 4 minutes and 45 seconds left to go.
Yep.
My shock to inbound. Snowbirds with an 11-point lead. Crossing over is Woolard. Knocked away by Cook.
See what the defense can cook up here. First stop.
Woolard inbounds to Robinson. Thought Robinson might take the jump shot there, Nick, but the Bulldogs intent on slowing it down a little bit on this possession. Dribble handoff is broken up by Blueston. We've got a player going down hard. That's Byrne. She's able to get back up as Glasby drives inside, wraps around a layup but can't make it. The ball comes out. It's in the hands of Robinson, up the floor to Byrne, and it's stolen by Jeffers. And we're going back and forth. I feel like I'm in a pinball game right now.
The seniors are looking for it.
Jeffers back to Glasby, and that one's turned over. Just couldn't hang on to the basketball there, Nick. So the Snowbirds cough it up, and it'll be Bulldog basketball.
Both teams playing with
some serious fire, huh?
Yep.
I concur. Halfway through this third quarter, Snowbirds up by 11. Woolard picked up by Alira Cook. Woolard trying to create a little space. Nice pass inside and getting free and knocking it down for the Bulldogs is Andrea Vino. And Vino's got
Cook.
5 points. Cook right back at you.
Nice
and the
assist
Snowbirds score that one.
Nice assist by Glasby on that pass.
Back to an 11-point lead. Snowbirds scoring as quick as a hiccup.
Boost on the floor.
We've got a lot of players hitting the deck, and it'll be Bulldog basketball here after Bloost and Woolard both got down on the floor for that one, Nick.
The floor monster is just saying hello.
Inbounded here to Robinson, and she's fouled by Jeffers. That will be Kaylee Jeffers' first foul, believe it or not. And we've got a full timeout taken here by the Inland Lakes Bulldogs, and we're going to go ahead, step aside, and be back in 60 seconds. You're watching this presentation of high school basketball on Next Level Broadcasting. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
So are you doing anything special for your kid's grad party? No, I don't have.
Highlights video for our son and daughter.
They did all the editing, sourcing, and then emailed it when it was finished. It turned out great. And we didn't have to deal with the video editing frustration.
Wow, what a cool idea. I bet my son would love something like that. I'll have to reach out to Next Level Broadcasting and see what they can do for me.
Okay, here we are in the third quarter. 3:27 left to play between the Snowbirds and the Bulldogs. Nick, we're going to go ahead and check the YouTube chat line, and now we're going to give away the answer to that question. Question of the night, what is the single game scoring record for Gaylord St. Mary? Any guesses, Nick?
No.
Come on, you gotta have some kind of guess. Throw a number out there.
60 wins.
54 points as a knockdown three-pointer by My Shock. And the Bulldogs get that one down and is back to a single-digit 8-point lead. My Shock has come to play here in this second half. She's got 6 points, 2 made three-pointers. Jeffers gets inside, left-handed layup is good.
Nice move.
Jeffers had to finish through contact there, and she did that with ease. 7 points now for Kaylee Jeffers. Here's Woolard across the timeline. 10-point lead for the Snowbirds. Down low to Robinson. Wraps a pass inside to Belford, but it's stolen by Glasby. She'll pass this one up to Bloost. Bloost, Euro step, puts it up. She's hacked, and will go to the line. So the answer to that question was 54 points in the game.
Ooh, that was close.
Also scored by the Snowbirds' all-time scoring leader, Lori McCloskey.
Wow.
As Bloost knocks down the first of two. And the second one is good as well for Emery Bloost. She's got 4 points. Lead goes up to 38-26. Snowbirds up by a dozen. Up the floor, caught by Myshak. Now kicked over here near side. This is Vino, and it's through the legs. Cook pushes it down the floor to Bloost. Bloost up and good. Emery Bloost has 4 straight points for Gaylord St. Mary, Nick, and she's got 6 in the game.
Yeah, now we can say about all the seniors, it's even on shots.
Every single senior has scored here tonight for Gaylord St. Mary. As there's a nice turnaround move by Robinson. Belford crashing the glass, can't save it. I thought that was a very good one-on-one move by Robinson, Nick. She just wasn't able to knock down the jump shot.
Yeah. Here comes Bloost.
Bloost picked up by Myshak, up to Alira Cook. As I said earlier, whichever team wins tonight will win conference title. The Bulldogs win here. Both these teams will share the conference title. If the Snowbirds win, it will be theirs outright.
In for the Snowbirds will be number 32, Omani Switowski.
Here comes Alira Cook coming to get the basketball. Kicked out to Jeffers. Will open from 3. In and out. Rebound comes down to Switowski. As the Snowbirds with 1:25 left in this third quarter. They'll push this one out on the perimeter. Good job by the Bulldog defense. Jeffers gets to the elbow. Now to Bloost up top. Cook drives in. Snowbirds right now with 67 seconds left in this third quarter. Let's see if they take the last shot, Nick. That would be impressive if they're able to run off that much clock as Cook drives in, kicks it to Jeffers. Open look from deep. And that one's off. Rebounded by. That's Belford inside. So we got 50 seconds remaining, and we've got a traveling violation on Callie Williamson as you hear the crowd really coming to life here.
Yeah, you can hear the student section over there coming to life as well. They know it.
They're getting pumped up as Jeffers is guarded by Williamson. The Snowbirds, Nick, I would bet will likely play for the last shot of the quarter.
Yep.
As there's Jeffers guarded by Williamson, getting past her.
She's putting on her famous clinic over here.
That is a dribbling clinic indeed, as she's contacted and fouled, and that's the last Bulldog foul to give. Or excuse me, the Bulldogs did not have a foul to give, so Kaylee Jeffers will go to the free throw line, shooting 2. The Snowbirds had a 16-point halftime lead, 29-13.
Yeah.
It's now been whittled down to 14 points by the Bulldogs in the third quarter, and Jeffers makes 1 of 2. She has 8 points in the game. This is Robinson.
Whoa.
Whips this pass, stolen by Glasby. Glasby with the fumbled the basketball, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Snowbird basketball.
She did a really nice job there trying to keep it from going out of bounds. She just could not hold it.
Just couldn't keep her hands on the ball, Nick.
Yep, but the Snowbirds will keep it. Glasby will inbound.
And she's kind of in the corner right now as Jeffers is buried in the corner, has to get out of there.
Yep.
7 seconds left. Snowbirds with it. Emery Bloost up top, high screen and roll. Jeffers goes back door, cutting into the paint, blocked by Belford. And Ava Belford slams the door on the third quarter, and it will be a 15-point Snowbird lead after 3 quarters. We head to the fourth quarter here on Next Level Broadcasting. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 1 minute.
So are you doing anything special for your kid's grad party? No, I don't have.
Highlights video for our son and daughter.
They did all the editing, sourcing, and then emailed it when it was finished. It turned out great. And we didn't have to deal with the video editing frustration.
Wow, what a cool idea. I bet my son would love something like that. I'll have to reach out to Next Level Broadcasting and see what they can do for me.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
Okay, here we are into the fourth quarter of action between the Bulldogs and the Snowbirds. Down low it goes to Robinson. Can't finish at the rim. Glasby has the rebound.
Here comes the senior Jeffers down the floor.
Hey, Nick, by the way, do we have an update from West Lafayette, Purdue, and Michigan State? What's the halftime score there?
36-39 Purdue at half.
Okay, so we got a close game down there between the currently 4th team and 5th team in the Big Ten Conference standings, and we've got a close game between the number 1 and number 2 teams in the Ski Valley Conference. Blues puts it up, no good. Rebound tracked down by Glasby. Reload for Blues, and that one also no good. Glasby had it, then lost it, and now it'll be Bulldog basketball.
Yep. Yeah, Glasby just could not hold on to that one.
Here's Callie Woolard, guarded by Alira Cook.
Yep. She's one of our toughest seniors.
Yeah, Cook on senior night, one of 4 St. Mary's seniors. My shot catches it, drives in, Euro step through is good. How about that? A little English and a spin on the basketball for My Shot to sneak that one in over the rim. She's got 8 second half points as Glasby Jeffers puts up the runner. Glasby trying to get the tie up, and we've got a held ball. It was Glasby and Faith Lair.
It's like Glasby just got shouldered to the face there a little bit. She's kind of moving.
She's kind of shaking that one off.
Yep. She's kind of laughing it off, saying, hey, I'm all right, I'm tough.
Inbounded to Jeffers on the inbounds, and she's going to put it up, no good. The rebound comes down to Alira Cook, and she's blocked from behind but fouled. And that foul called against Chloe Robinson. 3rd foul against Robinson. Nick, it's back to a 13-point game. Key free throws right now for Cook at the free throw line, as that one's good. Alira Cook, Nick, has 9 points.
Wow. Yeah, she double-checked her feet there, too, at the line to make sure she didn't cross the line before she shot.
Second shot is good. Alira Cook almost like quick shoots the free throw.
Yeah.
Doesn't take any dribbles, gets it, catches it, and puts it up as we've got a foul called against the Snowbirds. And that one's on
Bloost.
Yep.
So that's going to be her second.
Yep. Team's first foul in the fourth quarter. Each team with 1 team foul. This one's a dangerous pass, intercepted by Jeffers, and she scores.
That was
touchdown.
That was like an interception catch in the NFL there. Jumps up in the air for it.
Nick, I want to ask you next dead ball as Jeffers gets another steal.
Here she comes.
45-28. Spin
lightning.
move in the paint. Kicks it out to Glasby. Open look. She drives baseline. Drops it to Switalski. Nice dish. Switalski couldn't get it over the rim. And my shot comes out of there. Fumbles it. It goes out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Snowbirds.
Yeah.
Nick, I want to ask you. What's your favorite pizza at Mama Leone's?
The Hawaiian.
Hawaiian?
Pineapple, bacon, and ham pizza. Always my favorite.
Do you wear a hula hoop?
No. That would look totally embarrassing.
How about a hula skirt?
No.
Really? But if you're having a Hawaiian pizza, don't you have to kind of acclimate yourself?
No.
Oh, okay.
I might wear a Hawaiian shirt with a nice Hawaiian hat, but that's about it.
You're a Hawaiian shirt guy, Nick?
Yeah.
Okay. I used to be. Here's Switalski. Pull-up jump shot is good. Amani Switalski with the turnaround pull-up. Knocks it down and cans it. It's 47-28. Gaylord St. Mary, first field goal of the game for Switalski. Here's Woolard driving in, kicking it out to Lair. Kick back to Burns. She's going to let it fly off the heel. And rebound comes down to Myshak. She's going to kick this one out. Wide open look for Woolard. High arcing threes, no good. Rebound comes down to Switalski. She's got the basketball, looking around for an open teammate. Finds Glasby. Cook has it. Open look. Puts it up off the rim. Byrne outlets. And it's stolen by
Senior
Jeffers.
Again with a nice catch. Jeffers is doing it all tonight. She's got that momentum that she needs.
The Snowbird killer instinct starting to become ever more present here this evening. Now they've extended this lead to 19 as Glasby lets it fly. That's off the rim. Could have been a foul on Blue, so she might have given Belfort a shove. The referees let that one go. As here is Woolard losing the basketball, gets decked by Blueston. That would have been a nice check if we're playing hockey. Certainly a very physical game here tonight as Woolard is helped up off the deck as she tries to catch her breath, as do we. We've got a 30-second timeout, and while we have this timeout, we want to take time to thank all of our sponsors. And our fourth quarter sponsor tonight, Nick, Schultz's Marathon Gas Station and Party Store, located off of exit 301 on I-75. If you're here watching the game from the Inland Lake student section, or parents, or traveling, or you're watching the game and you drive past on your way home on I-75, get off on exit 301 in Wolverine. Stop in to the Schultz Marathon Gas Station and Party Store. Support one of the people and businesses that supports Next Level Broadcasting by going in, fueling up, maybe even getting some snacks or refreshments yourself at Schultz's Marathon Gas Station and Party Store. And tomorrow night, Nick, going up to Rogers City, we'll be hitting the highway. Exit 301 for every Snowbird fan going up to attend the Boys District 104 final. Stop in, fuel up at Schultz's Marathon Gas Station and Party Store, and maybe, get a celebratory drink for yourself.
Yeah, I was about to tell you here just a second ago that on my way home tomorrow night, I might just stop in there and get a hot slice and a cold beverage to go.
Hey, Nick, did you know that the Hawaiian pizza was invented in Toronto?
No.
I'm going to say that I don't believe that. I think the Hawaiian pizza was invented in Hawaii. But who knows?
Yeah.
Here's Jeffers bringing it across the floor. Just kind of like how buffalo wings were invented in Buffalo.
Yeah. I'm a barbecue fan.
Nick, where were French fries invented?
Nashville.
France.
Oh. Way off.
Blues driving, puts it up, swatted by Belford. That's one of the second or maybe third block shots by Ava Belford. Jeffers catching it, baseline out of bounds, gets to the paint. Snowbirds just killing time right now, it appears, Nick, as we've got a timeout taken by Gaylord St. Mary. It'll be a full timeout. And as we want to remind everyone tuning in that tomorrow night we will have playoffs on the NFHS network. Gaylord St. Mary boys taking on the Hillman Tigers in the district final. You'll be there, right?
Yeah.
We'll be there.
Oh, yeah.
Should be a fun one. Can't wait.
Yeah, it'll be you and I think.
You, me, and our man Zach Perry.
Yeah.
So shout out to Zach Perry. You'll be helping us out tomorrow night. So Zach Perry will be our executive camera producer tomorrow night as we'll be bringing you the District 104 final from Rogers City, Michigan. That'll be a fun one. It'll be the Snowbirds and the Tigers. As you get a look at the Snowbird student section here. And, yeah, you see them. We've had a good turnout tonight for the Snowbird student section. And obviously they want to show up for senior night, but an opportunity tonight for the Snowbirds to claim another conference championship. As we have Peyton Glasby inbounding the basketball here on this opening possession of, or excuse me, this possession coming out of the timeout. As Bloost and the Snowbirds with a 19-point lead. Pretty comfortable lead at that, and there's a foul called against the Bulldogs on Faith Lair. 3:48 remaining in this final quarter.
Looks like
Inbounded here, Jeffers on the corner. Nick, we got an update from West Lafayette, Purdue, Michigan State.
We do, 36-39 Purdue.
Okay, so the same halftime score, still the score down in that game. This one goes out of bounds, and it'll be Snowbird basketball here, 3:35 left to play. Glasby inbounding. Tracked down by Jeffers up top. So crossover at the free throw line. Kicks it out to Cook. Cook drives over to Bloost. Now to Switalski. Head coach Pat Schultz barking out some orders from the sideline, directing his team how he wants them to act and how they want them to execute coming down the stretch here. As here's Jeffers crossing over Belford, gets to the paint, puts it up, can't make it. Glasby with the offensive rebound, puts it up, and that one's just short. Belford doing her best down there to deter these St. Mary's shots close to the basket. And we will have a foul called against the Bulldogs. Actually, no foul called against Inland Lakes. That ball was just out of play against Glasby. As Robinson is fouled there by Bloost.
That's her third.
So Emery Bloost will have to play a little bit more conservative with 3 personal fouls. Nick, only 2:57 left to play in the game, though, so you'd like to think that she's, safe.
Yep.
Robinson guarded by Jeffers. Ooh, I thought Robinson might take that one, Nick, on the step back.
Yeah.
Belford picks up her dribble, finds Molly Montai, who's just checked into the game, as Maishak trying to get her way into the paint. Belford with the 17-foot pull-up J off the backboard. Got her own miss, but can't finish it on the second chance. Here's Cook. Snowbirds nearly have an over and back violation there near half court, but they're able to preserve the possession.
So I guess it's going to be Switalski. She's fouled.
So Switalski is fouled. Bulldogs, that's their 4th team foul. And checking out will be Byrne.
I believe that was Omani Switalski's first, right?
No. Yes.
Okay.
But here's Bloost up top right now, kicking into the corner to Jeffers. And here's Glasby. And we got a foul here. And that will likely send Bloost to the free throw line. Actually, that is the last foul to give for the Bulldogs. So now we have our foul tracker corrected. Blust guarded up top against Vino. Gets it down to Jeffers in the corner baseline. Cook drives in. Still 1 minute 50 seconds left to go in the game. Jeffers crossing over against Myshock. Bulldogs still sticking with this tough man-to-man defense. A little curl cut by Glasby. Puts it up and puts it in. Peyton Glasby knocks it down. Good looking executed set there by the Snowbirds. Here's Myshock, now down baseline. That's Belford. She's got it, and it's turned over. Vino looks like she was on the baseline when she stepped out of bounds and had possession of the basketball.
Looks like in for the Bulldogs will be number 2.
Yep, Faith Lair checking back in for. And, well, Nick, we've got 70 seconds left to go in the game. Gaylord St. Mary up by 21.
Yep.
They were up by 16 at halftime. This is Jeffers going inside, kicking it. Actually, she's going to keep it.
Yep, she's going to put on her famous clinic that she always does.
The dribbling clinic, Nick. As we've got a timeout here taken by head coach Pat Schultz. Maybe they'll have an opportunity to get these seniors out and get them a standing ovation, as we will have each of these 4 seniors checking out here, embracing each other for the final time here on the court at the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium. And they get a round of applause and a standing ovation from their hometown fans, as you would expect them to get. The 4 seniors tonight, their final scoring line: Peyton Glasby with 7, Emery Blust with 6, Kaylee Jeffers with 10, and Alira Cook with 10 as well, Nick.
Yeah.
Nick, we have an update. Do we have an update from West Lafayette, Michigan State, and Purdue?
We do. 49-46 Michigan State with 14 minutes left.
So Chad DeWord, for if you were wondering if you missed that high score at St. Mary in one game, that was the 54 points in one game. Just making sure we're going to put that in the YouTube chat so everybody can know. That was scored by Lori McCloskey.
Yeah.
The all-time leading scorer here at Gaylord St. Mary. And you just see all 4 seniors here for Gaylord St. Mary checking out, getting a standing ovation.
Yep.
8 senior Kaylee Jeffers, Alira Cook, Emery Blust, and Peyton Glasby certainly have left their legacy here on Gaylord St. Mary girls basketball in this program that's being guided right now by head coach Pat Schultz and his wonderful group of assistants, Carly Jacob, Jim Jeffers, and Ken Blust. As that is Meredith McCarowitz turning the corner and getting all the way to the bucket and scoring.
What a night here for the Snowbirds.
It's been fun.
Yeah, it has.
It's been a fun night. There's Montai. Step through move, and she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line with 18 seconds left to go. That foul called against Nona Skowronski.
Yep. Yeah, you got for the Snowbirds right now, you got Peyton, Grenier, Swatowski, McCarowitz, Skowronski, and Keister.
First free throw knocked down for Molly Montai. That's her 3rd point of the evening, and she makes both. So we've got 17 seconds left to go. This is pretty much all but over as Makarowicz brings it across half court. 51-30. Snowbirds were up 29-13 at halftime, Nick, and they've continued their Ski Valley dominance with another Ski Valley Conference championship here tonight, winning over the Inland Lakes Bulldogs by a final score of 51-30. And the Snowbirds officially done with the regular season. Their regular season record will go down in the books, Nick, as 21-1.
Wow. What a season.
And the Snowbirds will set a regular season win record at 21 wins. Obviously, they have played 2 more games than they used to play, which was 20 games, but 21 regular season wins for Gaylord St. Mary, and you see right there we'll have a presentation of this Ski Valley Conference hardware.
Yeah, we want to say congratulations to the seniors and what they have done and accomplished tonight in this game, and played their hearts out for this team.
Yep. And so, Nick, here's one. So they've won 7 of the last 9 Ski Valley Conference championships. How about that?
That's amazing.
As you see head coach Pat Schultz there and his team congratulating him. Back-to-back conference champions 2026 and 2025.
Here comes the boys varsity team to with the big old banner.
And Nick, it's Hawaiian night for the student section.
It is.
How about that? Hawaiian night for the student section. Your favorite pizza at Mama Leone's is Hawaiian.
Absolutely.
The stars are aligning. Is it also a full moon tonight?
I think it is.
How about that? So for all of our sponsors, we want to thank you one more time sincerely for making this possible. The Gaylord Eye Care Center, J&J Construction, Great Rooms Furniture and Mattress in Gaylord, Rafi's Hibachi and Sushi Bar, Professional Seamless Gutters, and J&J Construction for making this game possible for you to watch from the comfort of wherever you find comfort. I'm Charles Strail, alongside my partner tonight, Nick Wenzel, and our producer tonight, Andy Bazinski. We say thank you for tuning in to this presentation of girls varsity high school basketball here on Next Level Broadcasting. And one more time as a reminder, tomorrow night, District 104 Finals from Rogers City. Snowbirds taking on the Hillman Tigers will be there. Tip starting at 7 o'clock. That'll be a fun one, Nick, as we have Bob DeLong presenting the Inland Lakes Bulldogs seniors with some senior night gifts.
How about that?
That's a nice act there. DeLong, the athletic director here, giving the Bulldogs seniors a rose, and that's pretty special as well.
That's awesome. Thank you, Bob.
So one more time, Snowbirds 51, Bulldogs 30. Good night from Gaylord, Michigan.